Mm. Oh boy. Um, test 1 2. Okay.
Take a look. Hand-picked vegetables for Sam, all organic.
Oh, we got the next part.
Let's do it.
I'm all ears. Got an order for a new weapon?
The hell? What sword do we have?
Take care.
Oh, the attack power one. Am I? Okay. New quest just be coming out of nowhere.
Ready for some action?
Mm. Alright, I think I'm about to finish this story.
Buy from me and you'll agree. This brand is the bee's knees.
Wow, straight here.
All right.
Knock, knock.
I never thought I'd see the day you call us together. I'm thrilled, but what's the occasion?
It's about Roland.
This got something to do with all his notes we've been finding? Been meaning to take a crack at them myself.
Oh yeah, I
but all
forgot
that
I got the other
dimension
2
hopping
notes.
Mumbo jumbo.
Well, after cutting through the jargon, I figured out that Roland had the means to traverse dimensions.
He wrote about the transceiver, right? The one he gave to Vern? Maybe it's the key. Hate to be a spoil sport, but a talking box isn't gonna do much on its own. Don't we also need Fix-It Dude's magic to open the gate?
I got that impression too, but his final transmission was less reassuring. Before all this mess happened, maybe he had thought he could escape any dimension on his own.
But luck wasn't on his side. Let's
Hello?
not forget he's stuck in Bahamut Versus dimension. A pocket of space so powerful it could even contain Angra Mainyu's reality-distorting powers. It's no wonder that Roland
Pocket
couldn't open a
dimension.
gate.
And if an astral couldn't manage, what are we supposed to do? Grab a crowbar?
Hang
Still
on.
not understanding that.
I think I have
Fully.
a plan. 15 years ago, during the Dali catastrophe, Versa manifested in the Sky Realm to stop Angra Mainyu, right? Lilith managed to seal Versa inside of me during that incident. Your crew severed our connection, but a vestige of its power remains.
So Roland's magic failed because he drew on Angra Mainyu's power. But if we draw on Versa's even stronger capabilities...
then we might have a chance.
Whoa!
It's worth a shot.
My thoughts exactly. I never asked for that cursed dragon's power. But I might as well put it to good use. Besides, I can still feel that dragon out there. Hey, Helmsman. Still remember where we last fought?
Sure do. I can get the Grand Cipher turned around in a flash.
So, is this the end of Mr. Fixit's reign as town handyman?
Come on, after all he's contributed, once we get Roland back, they ought to team up and take the handyman world by storm.
Let's cross that bridge when we get there.
First, we rescue Roland.
We're with you, Id.
Thanks, crew.
One
We've
crew.
got your back.
Head to port when you're ready. Fix-It Dude is waiting for us.
I don't know, maybe I sidetrack with some fates. Last few fates. Gotta go through them. Yeah, I might as well do them now. Let's get it.
Yes, can I help you?
Gondagoza.
I trusted only my fists. If you wish to reach transcendence, you must beat out the path with your own knuckles. Which is why when my fists began to tremble in anticipation, I listened. It was as if they whispered, "A terrible future awaits these skies. Fail to act. An unprecedented calamity will befall you." How could they know? In truth, they knew more than most scholars, having experienced the rigors of fundamental aesthetic practice. I tempered them relentlessly, so they could foretell which timeline would lead them to the most strength. But you may ask, how far can one go with omnipotent fists? A foolish question. Only cowards measure progress in distance, in achievement. Blood boils through these fingers. That is all I need to know. I feel the fire raging inside. The storm has arrived.
This guy punched a meteor.
I shall catch it with my bare hands. Divinity above, I wish you no ill will, but your defeat shall be evidence of my life's work. Vow recited, I ended the evening's meditation. Decades of such ascetic training had finally borne fruit. I had honed the eternal raid style to a godlike edge. But the long years had also revealed to me an enemy I could never defeat. Time itself. My inevitable demise meant there would be no more eternal raid style. I would need a disciple, someone worthy of inheriting my technique. Of course, coal is not transformed into diamond so easily. It would be a fool's errand to find a successor who could survive the necessary time and rigor. Thus, when I finally met the captain, I was happy to be that fool. Now I could pass on my legacy. But the captain had another goal in mind, to reach Estalucia and reunite with dear old Papa. Filial piety was a respectable tenet, but it was no god-shattering fist. Despite my pleas, I failed to convince the captain to become my pupil. However, something must have resonated with the young master, because I received an invitation to join the Grand Cypher's crew. If I could not produce a scion of eternal rage, at least I would gain new allies. Walking aboard the airship, my fists buzzed. Ah! So there would be something more to this meeting after all. Worthy Captain, I choose to fight by your side for the glory of the crew, for the glory of reaching Estalucia. And after we return, we shall discuss your future with the Eternal Rage style in earnest.
What is he even saying? Isn't the first 3 episodes supposed to be about his backstory? But I just did his fate in the mobile game. Kinda wasn't. I don't know.
You heard all the stories about the old man, right?
Yeah, this is more
I could hardly believe my ears.
what it was.
Ripping the Grim Basin apart with a single punch? Joining a war just so he could spar? And defeating both sides? Knocking over a whole mountain just from turning in his sleep? I call BS. And just
That's
like
BS.
crap, there was probably a kernel
That's
of truth in there
BS.
somewhere, but come on, who believes this stuff? Turns out, idiots like me. See, I've actually witnessed Gondagoza smash a meteor into space dust.
Stack him.
You think people will
Smash
catch on to
him.
that story too?
Pin him.
Of course they will. Why else do people go to the pub? Man's favorite pastime is recounting tales of people braver than themselves.
But it's so hard to believe, and I saw him do the damn thing. So, yep, though the old master's legends were numerous, and honestly downright ridiculous, they were also the truth. What's crazier, Gonda would never toot his own horn. After crushing a dragon with a sneeze or what have you, he'd just say, yep, actions speak louder than words. That's a real man's man for you.
A man's
Gotta
man.
admire that. What I would give for his rippling biceps, though. Looking back now, none of us could have known. There, in the Zeka Grande Skydom, Gondagoza was about to use those rippling biceps to start a whole brand new mythos.
This didn't really, I mean, I guess this one did, but let's just see.
Sierra gave us the news. A lone brawler managed to stop a force of hundreds atop Mount Nagelith, all while quelling a raging blizzard with his bare hands? I'm not a betting man. Well, I'm not a drinking man, but, well, I'm not a man who bets when he drinks, but I'd put good money on our brawler being Gondagoza. It hadn't been that long since we sailed to Zeka Grande, so the old badger must have been working overtime for word to spread so quick. I asked Sierra to spill the details. The force he scattered was a group of soldiers, remnants of the Church of Avia, and word was they were specialists in guerrilla warfare. Sure as hell they were a fierce troop. How does an unarmed martial artist take them all out? Not that I could ask the master, because you know what he'd say. But hey, who needs words when you got those defined shoulder blades doing the talking? Guess it was just one more legend for the books.
Boop. Doom, doom, boom, 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 doom, doom, boom, boom.
Call for reinforcements! We need all the support we can get! Why is everyone from that crew a beast? What are they feeding them on that ship?
It was a nightmare. Actually, worse. You could wake up from a nightmare. This was our reality. We were being driven into the heart of Mount Nagelith by a single Skyfarer. Even though he was alone, he was with the crew who defeated General Galanza. Our only chance was to put aside our pride and work together to take him down. Our platoon was experienced, and we could launch the prototype Tayuatar if things started looking rough. We had numbers and strategy on our side. With all of our preparations, victory should have been assured. But he took one look at our perfect formations and laughed.
Ha 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 ha! You honor me with this extra training. I, Gandagoza, shall now return the favor with eternal rage!
You what? This guy was nuts. All of these soldiers, and this was just a field exercise to him?
Get your asses in gear! Do not break ranks!
Command snapped my mind back into focus. I drew my sword, but as I clutched its hilt, I had never been more sure it was just a hunk of scrap metal.
We walk the path of eternal rage.
What? What?
Keep your distance, or you won't make it out of here alive.
Roger! Yeah! How will you train from so far away? I am so of the clouds! Breaks the storm! Yeah! Yeah! More fury! More rage!
Is this a joke to him? Who is this guy? Could be the devil himself for all I care. Back up. We can't take him on our own.
Step forward! I still need to finish my warm-up! Our hot Skybreaker! My fists grow restless!
Curse on luck. He's leaving me with no option.
What?
Switch to plan C.
Plan D!
Right there! He doesn't even have armor on! Just do it! Either we deploy our secret weapon, or he'll wipe us out. Go, Tayuatar! Deliver us from this accursed giant!
Applaud your desire to continue fighting, but you insult me with these useless toys.
It's over. We took out the Tayuatar.
Of course he did. I want all units deployed! Courage, troops! No one lives forever!
With these fists, nothing is impossible. Our hot Skybreaker!
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Victory is mine!
He's
The
monster! Commander, your orders! Commander?
Behold! Ah! True ferocity!
One man
It
show.
was a nightmare. Actually worse. You could wake up from a nightmare. This was our reality.
Where are they?
Okay.
Bring me your champions!
We were an entire platoon of pilgrims. We even deployed the Tayuatar. He wasn't even inconvenienced. Retreat! Retreat! My mind was cloudy. I barely heard the commander's order. How could I think? I saw it. I saw the force of his punches redirect the blizzard. He had to be a demon. No mortal could beat the damn weather into submission. Not to mention the lack of corpses. This battle had been brutal, but so far no one had sustained critical injuries, which means he had been holding back. A man like this, he was as strong as General Galanza. No, stronger maybe. Finally, I gathered enough sense to unfreeze my feet and turn tail. As I ran away, I got the sense I'd just witnessed history in the making.
It does seem pretty short.
Hello there.
Gonna goza.
I will fondly remember my splendid time atop Mount Nagelith. Deadly blizzard pummeling my flesh, freezing cold stabbing my lungs, and swarms of monsters looking to turn me into a long overdue meal. These were already the perfect conditions for training, but sweet, generous fortune had even more in store. I crested a snowy knoll. What should I see but the obvious crusaders setting up camp for their own war games? Follow the fist, for it shall lead to serendipity. Unfortunately, however, it seemed my newfound sparring partners were on a stricter schedule than I, as they took their leave before I could properly thank them.
Nandagoza, a letter came for you.
Now this was a rare occurrence.
It looks like it's from... Whoa, no way.
Her mouth was agape.
Agape.
Peer down to read why. From Galanza. The Silver
Galanza.
Corps General. This would be intriguing.
Okay.
To Master Gondagoza, distinguished practitioner of the Eternal Rage style. Thank you for meeting my strongest force on the field of battle. They spoke highly of your ferocity. In fact, some suggest you may be stronger than me, which is why I demand a duel. If you are not a coward, meet me in front of Tradam's sanctuary, atop Mount Nagelith. ASAP! I expect a deathmatch, as the skies have never seen before! Signed, the invincible and unparalleled General of the Silver Wolf Corps, Galanza!
What? Yo, his baits are the quickest in the whole damn game. I feel like this is the pace they should be though, kinda. But I guess this isn't as good as Ares or Cagliostro. But they have to be this length in order for people to not fall asleep.
He's way too strong.
Cause what the hell was Percival's?
Who knows what
That
could
was
happen during a
nonsense.
fight with that man?
What loving kids
Even
could spare
Siegfried's
their
too.
thoughts from me? But Galanza was a man of unparalleled battle acumen. I could not pass on such an opportunity. Call myself the greatest fighter in all the skies. I must best the greatest
Freaking
fighters in all the skies.
Zeta.
Captain
Yikes.
looked at me with trusting eyes, as if to say, "Go, noble warrior. This crew believes in the might of your god-shattering fists." Seeing the tacit acceptance of their commanding officer, Lyria and Vern finally relented, but they insisted on joining, in case the worst befell me. Their support was my tailwind. we left for the battlefield. Witness me, children. I shall fight the fight of rage!
There we go. Short and sweet.
Name a greater weapon than these two fists!
We ready for ya.
Good. You're right on time.
Gondagoza and Galanza stood opposite one another. The air was tense, one spark from exploding.
Gondagoza of the Eternal Rage style, at your service.
Gondagoza spread his legs shoulder-width apart and raised his fist. He was ready for...
In his corner, the Silver Wolf himself, Galanza! And in this corner, a man whose sheer rage is matched only by his weird beard, Gondagoza!
Ah! You nearly gave me a heart attack. Where did you come from? Yeah, Ref. What are you doing here? You could get hurt.
I've been following the legend of a master martial artist for years, and today, all of us will finally see his fist reach for the title of strongest. Don't blink or you'll miss it! A new legend is about to be born!
Sounds like somebody could use a reality check. Suddenly, things had gone from tense to weird and tense.
Now,
Let's
once
get
again,
weird.
Sky folk of all ages, prepare yourselves for...
Hey, don't step on our gig. There's already too many characters in this scene. We'll do the commentating around here. No, we're not licensed to broadcast. But never mind about our qualifications. Something more important was on the line.
I want a clean fight. Now, believe in victory. Engage!
We walk the path of eternal rage.
Well, the match of the century has just begun. Who do you think has the upper hand here, Lyria?
I'm no expert, but we would Gondagoza tonight.
There you have it. Our sky-faring heroine has spoken. Her words are sure to bring strength to her crewmate. Hey,
He's got bias on the mic! You know better than that, Ref! Steel yourself! Hoorah! We're through!
That was Galanza's famed storming death attack! It's an advanced technique where he storms the arena with death!
Gondagoza is no stranger to bad weather.
What
He
is
should be able to
happening?
dodge it off. Yeah, Megabox has been known to clear a wall with just his punch. So this should be a cinch.
Ha!
You'll be able to cover a ton of turf with that sucker.
It takes strength to wield a weapon like that. I welcome this type of pressure.
Perfect parry.
Golden, you can't just stand there. Guess you was caught off guard, folks.
Don't honor me! I would expect nothing less of a living legend!
Your flattery is appreciated. Now come at me with everything you've got.
Everything? Don't mind if I do!
You've never seen such a furious set of attacks. The end is nigh. Storming death back again. Who could withstand such a
Watch
mighty attack?
closely now! Time for the finale!
I feel like you should be able to
From the clouds, break the storm.
scoot noosh.
Goza put his whole heart in that one. Has he done it?
Gondagoza? I can't look!
There's the ref. What? He doesn't have the ref uniform on though.
Reject impossibility.
Not enough budgets? Should just draw some zebra lines?
Gondagoza and Galanza were going all out. They were like warring primals, blasting each other with crazy techniques. Finally, when the dust had settled,
The last man standing is Gondagoza!
Wow.
Let's hear it for those furious fists of legend, ladies and gents!
Megapops pulled off the victory, though Galanza was no slouch either. Simply put, the stronger man took the match. Boy, I wish I were ripped like Gonda. If I had his muscles, I bet I could have stopped that whole Avia mess in 2 seconds flat. Oops, where was I? Right, Megapops had done it again. He'd proven himself in the ring and taken out one of the Skydom's best fighters. Score one more for the Eternal Rage legacy. I couldn't wait to get back and tell Rackham and Eugen the good news. They were basically Gondastorians by now, and this would be one more legend for their repertoire.
Yeah? Your stomach growling? Give it what it wants. Come to view the request?
Same images.
Did Vern tell you what old Gonda's been up to lately?
Fighting off 100 soldiers? Okay, sure. He's got chops. Pushing back a blizzard? I'll buy it. He's got elemental attunement out the wazoo. But taking out Galanza in a death match? Sounds like we're all losing our marbles now.
And what's this about their fight being so ferocious it carved out a new valley through Mount Nazulith? Has anyone verified that? And turning the island upside down. Come on, people.
Gonda, folks are starting to take your stories a little too far. That, or you're doing way too much. And I really hope it's the former. What am I saying? If you ever stop your crazy exploits, I'll eat my helmsman's license. Yep, that stoic silence explained it all. For some, an unbelievable legacy might be too heavy to bear, but I doubt there's anything those broad shoulders couldn't lift. All of his stories have proven true so far. Maybe, just maybe, he really would sock it to a god one day.
Sock it to me.
I get to read it first, Eugen. I bought the damn thing.
over my dead body. I was just getting to the good part. Yeah! Take that! Fist of the Red Lotus.
My fellow crewmates stood around a wall scroll, fascinated. Rackham procured it from Seed Hollow, I gathered. But wait, had Eugen not just vocalized and then improperly executed one of my techniques? Bizarre! While Eugen and Rackham were distracted by their noble bickering, Lyria brought the scroll over. When she flicked it open, my breath caught. Is that me? Is that supposed to be me? My likeness, stylized and somehow prettier, was punching back a blizzard in an illogical way. Don't these petty painters know that one must channel the ferocity of the storm to beat the storm?
Someone asked an artist to paint your story. Look how great it turned out.
I had to admit, they did a decent job of capturing the majesty of my mane, even if it were a bit too bushy. I could not help but laugh. All the places my fists had taken me, this was the first where I had encountered my own facsimile. Though I hadn't bothered to tell anyone of my training on Mount Nagelith, perhaps I should be more vocal in the future. If not only to add more fan art to my widening legends, what joy that would spread! Ha 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 ha!
Enchantment? Enchantment. The finale.
I was born in a
Christina
snow-laden
V.
hamlet, peopled by Harvins, small folk more accustomed to the plow than the sword. We believed the skies far too vast for us, and, as I was soon to learn, its dangers far too many. It happened when I was yet a green, callow youth. I strayed beyond our fences and into the claws of a monster. I cried for help, but all that met my voice were the howls of the wind. Abandoned even by hope, I could only give myself up to death. But before the darkness took hold, I saw brilliant figures skimming the sun-kissed snow. They were the Lumiel Order of Holy Knights, come to my rescue. Oh, that there were words bright enough to reflect their flashing swords as they did battle with the beast. Or sounds tender enough to echo the kindness with which they took my hand and led me home. What can I say, but that they were as mighty and generous as the sun? On that fateful day, they gave me life and guidance. I learned that by shutting your eyes to danger, you only leave it free to wander in the darkness. Thus, I resolved to turn toward the light and become defender to the skies. I would join Lumiel and, with my farmer's hands, bear aloft the banner of virtue. I threw all my being into training, begrudging no amount of sweat or tears. And, with the passing of days, that little girl lost in the snow grew to become the captain of the Lumiel Order of Holy Knights.
Wowie. Nah, Charlotte is pretty cool.
As captain of an Order of Knights, I was faced with a colossal problem. And that was my small stature. No one had ever heard of a Harvin leading a charge, what with our stout legs and poor reach. Now that I lived among drafts and humans, I would have to develop a style of combat that would turn my size, if I may so phrase it, into a matter of little importance. Seeing that I worked twice as hard, despite being half as large, my compatriots grew to respect me. When I was appointed captain, their very heartstrings thrummed with joy. But even the brightest diamond has its flaws. Within Lumiel's proud walls, there were some that scoffed to behold a Harvan captain of their knights. For my part, I cared not what was said of me. However, I would not stand to have the good names of my comrades dragged through the mud. We are an august and redoubted order, and I'd rise up to that image by any means necessary. Thus began my days of height exercises, stretching devices, and miraculous concoctions.
What?
Not all came from reputable sources, but I took a tactical approach. If it had a chance of working, I'd try it. Days grew into weeks, which grew into months, but I grew not 1 inch. Then, it happened. Right as I was on the verge of losing all hope, word reached me of a distant village that had devised a height tonic. Here was the answer to all my prayers. With expectation lending a spring to my step, I slipped from my quarters and set out on my quest. I had to take a mountain pass to the village, which was, in a word, perilous. Of course, I refer not to the countless monsters and bandits, whom I took down with ease. It was the tall steps and great boulders, insurmountable obstacles for a Harvan. I was forced to return to the foothills where, through Lady Sierra Carte, I sent out a dispatch for help.
Sierra Carte
was how I met the captain and crew of the Grand Cipher. With their aid, I reached the village without further incident, only to have my dreams utterly crushed. It turned out that this magic tonic was merely your average growth stimulant, designed to help a budding youth blossom to a seemly height. It could do little for a woman like me, already in the prime of her life. Thus, all my best efforts were dashed to foam. For the first and only time in my life, I cursed fate for cutting me out of so short a cloth. However, it was within the depths of despair that I would find a new hope.
A new hope.
The crew of the Grand Cipher was bound for
She added
which is said to be an island of miracles. Could not some power there give me what I seek? With newfound resolve, I was determined to accompany the captain to the end of the skies. Needless to say, it pained me to take leave of the Lumiel Order.
The real height was with you all along.
On former Officer Bautorda's face.
It's not the height of your legs, but the height of your heart.
But in the end, he expressed his admiration for me and my quest to become the very
That's gonna be the thing she learns from Alyssa
and Lady
Luzia.
Cordelia also gave me their blessings. Oh, there are no words to express how grateful I am to my kind comrades. I dream of the day I can return to them with my head held high, and its crown measuring many feet taller, being, at long last, in both body and spirit, the captain they deserve. Such are my thoughts as I peer out over the railings of the Grand Cipher onto boundless, majestic skies.
The bad boy.
One day, when I was visiting Seed Hollow on business, I espied a young man crouched in a corner of the central plaza. There was no mistaking his mussed hair, a style rebellious youth call the Mohawk and surly face. Here was Sir Soupstock, helmsman of the family Zathba. Is something the matter?
Zathba's helmsman.
The lad met my inquiry with a scowl.
The hell are you looking at? Beat it, kid. Wait, hold on a sec. Ain't you a part of that crew?
Assured of my goodwill,
Beat it, kid.
Sir Soupstock unfolded his troubles. Whilst making his usual rounds squaring away accounts, the lad had met with some resistance. One of their clients, a nobleman disdainful of Sir Soupstock's low birth and tender age, had refused to pay.
I'm an officer too, you know. Got my own grunts working under me, good people. But we're dealing with the real frilly-pants, blue-blooded noble here. Any attempt to rough him up, and it's straight to the slammer.
'Twas a treacherous path, Sir Soupstock added. A single misstep, and it was his reputation in the mud. Hearing this, my heart went out to him, for I knew what it was like to feel green and small, with judging eyes upon me. I offered him my aid.
I appreciate the thought, but no offense. You look like a kid. If I bring you on my rounds, they're gonna change my name from Soupstock to Laughingstock.
At that moment, a servant arrived, bearing a message from the nobleman in question. It read, "I've decided to pay. Meet me at the following location." This whole affair was starting to smell ranker than a goblin's breath. He could just as easily have sent money with the servant. Why go through the trouble of arranging yet another meeting? There was mischief afoot, and I resolved to accompany Sir Soupstock to stop it in its tracks.
A foot or a feet?
I stake this blade on my pride as a holy knight! This bold weapon shall lead me to new heights!
At 51%, only 3 slots.
Exceptional! To better oneself is a daily adventure. Most excellent. Yes! That training was effective. Great!
Hey, bruh.
Exceptional! We arrived at the appointed location, a corner of Castle Seed Hollow, to find the nobleman gazing down at us from a parapet.
Ah, just the face I've been waiting to see.
My hair stood on end. The crooked smile on his face spoke louder than words. Though I knew his intentions to be wicked, still, I tried to help the man see reason. You gave your word to pay the family Zathba what they are due. Surely you would not break your troth and besmirch your honor. But the man only sneered. Leveling a finger at us, he cried,
My brothers and sisters of the one true church, these are the enemies of Avia.
In the blink of an eye, we were surrounded by Aviate soldiers.
Nani?
You did well to lead us here.
So these were the remnants of Avia. Even the fall of the church had not been enough to shake their faith in Lilith. In their eyes, Sir Soupstock and I were interlopers, blasphemers they must put to death.
You've got another thing coming if you think you're gonna get away with this.
Sir Soupstock glared up at the Cullion. I too felt a righteous rage boiling within me. Crooked Vice must be beaten straight with the hammer of justice. You shall rue the day you brought the wrath of Charlotta Fenia upon your heads! If you will not listen to our demands, I shall be forced to compel you to.
Does anyone else hear a buzzing little flea? Go forth, my Kayuatar, and decimate
For
them!
the Holy Nine, you're under my protection! No escape!
Know your place! Oh, most impressive! Good thing not a coin was spared to ensure your defeat. If you've got that much dough, just pay us already. I'm sorry. I don't speak common. You've got more spine than I thought. But no matter. I have soldiers enough to crush you.
1,000 wicked soldiers is not worth one virtuous knight!
Father, those Skyfarers are insane!
Behold the righteous blade of the Holy Knight!
You must be joking. Do any of you clock?
Wanted to hear the rest of the voice. Realized we were botting it.
A nightmare!
A grand triumph! For the Order!
Oh. Stand proud.
Blazing broth. That crew of yours really is full of beasts.
After making some courteous response to Sir Soupstock, I turned my attention to the nobleman. You must pay for what you bought. I thought even children knew that. And so, with many groans and grimaces, the varlet handed Sir Soupstock what he was owed.
Sure got me out of a tight spot. Thanks. And sorry about all that crap I said about you looking like a kid.
I assured him there were no hard feelings. Comforted, he continued.
I shouldn't be saying this being in my line of business at all, but truth is I'm not much of a fighter. Would have been dead meat if it weren't for you.
He confided in me that, when the Tayuitar appeared, he felt the blood of courage draining from his body. I too am not immune to fear, but as a pure and righteous knight of Lumiel, I have duty, honor, and purpose as my guiding lights. Hearing that, Sir Soupstock graced me, for the first time that day, with a shy smile.
Oh?
Yeah? Your stomach growling? Give it what it wants.
Right.
Come to view the requests?
With the Aviath soldiers defeated and the money safely in hand, I believed it to be clear skies. And yet, some clouds still darken Sir Soupstock's brow.
Man, I can't even do my job without somebody holding my hand. Maybe I just ain't cut out for this, yeah?
Apparently, even his own officers afforded him little respect. However, I saw in his earnest eyes and noble bearing that he had the makings of a great leader. Alas, we cannot view ourselves but by outward reflection, which often dims our inner value. You were given high office, Sir Soupstock. Does that not mean someone sees in you true worthiness, though you yourself may be blind to it? You must polish yourself
Blind to the
until
greatness.
the quality of your character shines forth for all the world to behold. If
Like,
you
she
remain
talks
forever
like
pure and forever
Percival,
righteous, then surely
but
those
better.
around you will be attracted by your light. The lad lent me an attentive ear. But my words were not enough to blow the clouds of doubt from his face.
I mean, just take a look at how our city's split. You've got Golden Oaks, where the nobles and elite dwell, and the rest of us tucked away in Copper Square, which is, let's face it, a slum.
He continued.
Those wide-eyed beliefs of yours wouldn't last 2 seconds among the dirt and smoke of Copper Square. I wish I could be the person you say I am, but...
Biting his lip, Sir Soupstock shook his head and fell silent. A few days later, Sir Soupstock asked me to meet with him again. In a cozy Seed Hollow tavern, he told me he'd investigated our erstwhile friend, the nobleman. It seemed the scoundrel was now prancing about the city, spreading lies and slander about the family Zothba. Sir Soupstock hoped to make his own rounds and mend what damage he could. But, fearing yet another ambush from Avia, he hoped I would accompany him as his guard. His own staff, infuriated by the nobleman's dastardly doings, were foaming at the mouth and mad for a fight. However, the level-minded Sir Soupstock knew that stooping to bloody violence would only further stain their image.
I've gone through his dirty linen, and believe me, there's a lot of filth. I'd leak it now, but with these rumors floating around, I don't know if anybody'd believe me.
Never one to stand for such injustice, I began cudgeling my brain for a solution.
Bodyguard.
We began to meet with people in the street, contradicting the libel and restoring faith in the family Zothba. I learned that a good informant is well known and well trusted, and, according to his own officers, no one in Seed Hollow was better liked than Sir Soupstock. Though his mannerisms savored, admittedly, of a brute, at his core he was as sweet and pure as any lily. It was little wonder the denizens of Seed Hollow were fond of him. As we exchanged more words and tidbits of information, a picture began to form of the nobleman's intentions. He was not acting, it seemed, solely from a place of vengeance. The churl desired to build his own network of informants, using the remnants of the Church of Avia. Furthermore, in his lust for wealth, he was terrorizing the good people of Copper Square and compelling services from them. Thus, the family Zothba, who kept peace in the district, was to him a bother and a nuisance. It was likely he craved their banishment. Now, fully apprised of the situation, Sir Soupstock told me of his intention to once again meet face to face with the crafty villain. We called upon the nobleman, who, as before, had found himself a lofty place to stand, no doubt to compensate for his lowness of character.
This height
Sir
stuff.
Soupstock stepped bravely forth and spoke thus.
Listen, punk. We know you've been kidnapping people and using them for forced labor, which is, FYI, illegal. I've also got proof that all the money from that phony charity of yours is being used to hire Aviath soldiers.
And?
The nobleman showed no sign of discomposure. Not one hair on his well-groomed head stirred. And yet, Sir Soupstock, bless his valiant soul, refused to back down.
Once this information gets out, you can kiss your fancy-ass titles goodbye.
Oh, but it's not going to get out. You see, that's why I've threaded together my lovely little network. Those rumors I circulated? Merely the opening act. I've got the soldiers now, and come next week, it's curtains for the family Zathba.
The nobleman showed his teeth in a glacial grin.
You want all-out war? But why?
Sir Soupstock stared back, fuming.
Well, I suppose there's no harm in revealing my master plan here. Dead men tell no tales and all that.
In the nobleman's eyes, coins from his charity were trickling toward a worthy cause, the subjugation of Copper Square. Putting the people there to work, he said, would do wonders for Seed Hollow's economy.
Can't you see? I'm taking rubbish and forming it into something useful. You and all you Zathba toadies are standing in the way of progress!
With that, the nobleman pointed an accusing finger at us.
These interlopers mean to hinder the mission of the church. Destroy them.
At the sound of his voice, Aviath soldiers sprung from the shadows and hemmed us in. Stand down, Sir Soupstock! I shall teach them a lesson they won't soon forget! Here was a knave that would exploit the weak for his own profit. If I failed to make him repent his crimes, 'twould be a stain on the name of the Lumiel Order!
Okay.
Fall, so that our church may rise again.
I shall
Fighting in
never
the
fall
city.
to wickedness!
Good, evil, it's all relative. It's the winners who write history after all.
And let us see who fights for the stronger cause!
Tenacious little flea, I'll give you that. But this time, I brought my most ruthless warriors.
Violence and fear. Do you want this to be your legacy?
At least I shall have a legacy.
Where'd they go?
What? You can't even kill a little girl? Fools! Worthless pigs!
How dare you speak to your comrades like that? You're the only pig here!
All units advance! Destroy them! Destroy them!
Soon, you shall see that justice always prevails! No escape! Kitty Cloud!
Bruh.
I shall be your forward!
Impossible! How were all those soldiers defeated by a single girl?
Fortune favors the virtuous. That was
I am the passenger.
A leader must earn the good graces of their followers through pure and righteous conduct. You cannot buy it with gold, nor command it with power or titles. But instead of lending an ear to my advice, the nobleman began running his mouth, stabbing his own soldiers in the back with sharp words.
I thought you Avia bunch were stronger. Pity. The whole damned lot of you aren't even worth a rupee. But don't think you've won, interlopers. I am still a member of the noblesse. Those copper square dogs would lick my shoes in return for a crumb of favor. You may celebrate for a day, but the ultimate triumph shall be mine!
You sure about that?
Oh?
Sir Soupstock pulled a transceiver from his pocket.
Everything you've said to us, you've said to those copper square dogs. Face it, jackass. You're finished.
Voices of censure and indignation began to spill from the transceiver. As Sir Soupstock turned a dial, they magnified, filling all the air with rage.
It can't be.
Here and there, amongst the heated words, were cries of exultation and praise for the family Zappa. Thus, overcome by a raging sea of noise, the nobleman bowed his proud head and fell to his knees. Hello there.
He's finished. Wallahi.
Sir Soupstock and his staff expressed great admiration for my swordplay.
It's just mind-boggling, you know? You've probably trained harder than most of the best mercenaries out there.
His words raised the gate on a flood of memories, washing me back to a time when I was desperate to prove myself. Yes, it took hard training and much toil to come this far, but I would have collapsed by the wayside long ago if there hadn't been people who supported me on my path. I am where I am because of them. Now, I tried to pay their goodwill forward by helping others as they helped me.
So you never stopped trying to be the best version of yourself.
Sir Soupstock turned his eyes toward the heavens.
I wish I could be strong like you. I wish I had the guts to just go busting in through the front door, sword blazing and ready to dispense justice.
Hearing this, all of his officers raised their voices in protest.
But you are strong. You got it all, man.
Stand proud.
The brains, the chill, the network, and the integrity. You could search the whole sky and never find a better informant. We're proud to work for you.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Sir Zappa, who'd been watching from afar, made his way forward and clapped a hand on Sir Soupstock's shoulder.
You did good, Soupstock. Just like I knew you would.
Boss,
Boss!
it's an honor.
And that was the first time I ever saw Sir Soupstock give free rein to his emotions.
Finale.
When I visited Seed Hollow sometime later, I heard at the Knick-Knack Shack a certain rumor. Apparently, one of the officers of the family Zatpa had taken up forever pure, forever righteous as his creed. Even his staff could be heard reciting the words.
The Justice Soup Gang, led by Mr. Mohawk, has been getting a lot of missions lately, and the family
Mr.
Zappa
Mohawk.
stocks are on the rise. Their soup stock, that is.
I glanced about me and saw only faces as bright as the sun. And I knew in my heart that the warmth of those smiles
Did not derive from Lady Sierra Carte's rather pitiable jest.
What? Fate can't wait.
Have a nice day.
What is this? What was I gonna do? Oh, yeah. Now go to the journal. Still missing one from the damn. I don't know. I think it's the sand place. Oh, they repaid him. Classified records. I got 5. Lilith's making her move. And then 7. Transceivers. Watch over me, my friend. Alright, that's all the fates.
Roland.
Yo. Oh. Hey.
Do 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 do. Brian's picking something up.
Seems useful.
Captain.
Toss him overboard. Roland, we come for
Dragon
you.
of destruction. Your power better work. Found it.
Excuse me? How's he doing this again? Just with the power of the Versa?
Hey, you okay?
Damn it all. I'm at my limit.
Lyria.
Give
Dragon.
me a hand.
Not me. Oh, Larry. Oh. Open wide.
Now's our chance.
I think Bahamut's supposed to be bigger than even this, but it's whatever. They scale it how they like.
Stay safe.
Actually, maybe not.
Where could Roland be?
Look who it is.
Vice versa.
This ends here and now.
Wait, oh, am I gonna be playing the dragon again?
Oh, guys, is it just me or did Scaly grow a few sizes bigger?
It's stronger on its own turn. No matter. We won't back down.
Let's knock it down to size.
Yeah!
This is like super ultimate Bahamut. Almost like this.
No! It's charging up!
What's happening? I don't even know what just happened.
Guys, is it just me or did Scaly grow a few sizes bigger?
It's stronger on its own turn. No matter. We won't back down.
Let's knock it down to size.
Yeah!
No! It's charging up!
What? God. I can't even move, I don't think. This is called Double Dragon?
It's stronger on its own turn. No matter. We won't back down.
Let's knock it down to size.
Yeah!
Charging up!
I don't know what's happening here.
Guys, is it just me or did Scaly grow a few sizes bigger?
It's stronger on its own turn. No matter. We won't back down.
Let's knock it down to size.
Yeah!
Charging up!
Dodged it! Now what do you say we return
Like, you only can dodge it?
Now it's shooting at us! Get out of the way!
We're doomed if we stay here. We need to get closer.
Excuse me?
Stay strong. I'm on my way.
Wait,
Oh.
who's that Fix-It dude? He's got it! Whoa! Close rolling we heard over the transceiver, wasn't it? Yeah, no question! I recognize his voice anywhere.
So why haven't we seen him yet?
Now, Captain!
What? Bruh. I get a heal.
You like that?
I can't even tell.
We'll show you how it's really done!
Bruh, this freaking tail swipe at the end. Oh my god. This... What? Oh my lord.
Captain.
Roland. Okay, Dragon of Destruction.
I don't know.
Power better work.
Guys, is it just me or did Scaly grow a few sizes bigger?
Maybe it's stronger on its own turn. No matter. We won't back down.
Let's knock it down to size.
Yeah!
Charging up!
Dodged it. Now what do you say we return
Okay,
the
well.
favor? Now it's shooting at us. Get out of the way.
We're doomed if we stay here. We need to get closer.
Pew 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 pew.
Stay strong. I'm on my way.
Wait, who's that? Take the dude. He's gotta be close.
Can't even really regulate there.
Plus, Roland we heard over the transceiver, wasn't it?
Yeah, no question. I recognize his voice everywhere.
So why haven't we seen him yet?
We'll show you how it's really done. Blow, but no cigar, Scaly.
Oh man. I swear if it's another one shot.
Close the gap again.
Right.
Hang on. What is that?
I don't know, but it's got bad news written all over it.
That power is extraordinary. If it hits us, we're finished.
So we're not gonna let it.
Captain, Lyria, charge ahead and don't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop.
This thing's stuck. Don't let it get us down.
Ugh. I swear when I drive.
No, you don't.
Damn it. Are we too late?
What? Rolling, what?
Well, the time has come to put Verso away for good. I'm going to need everyone's help.
We win!
trying to hold back a waterfall.
Dude, we can take over from here.
Give me an opening, and I'll drive the final nail in its coffin.
Got it! I'll cover you. Just hang in there.
Do it, Captain!
Showtime.
Herald of Azure Ruin. Grant our foe annihilation!
I would say the versus is the true size Bahamut. Oh no, maybe oh no, that thing's definitely bigger than the summon. Don't me die.
It's finally over. Mother.
Is that Platinum Sky?
No. Dimension is on the verge of collapse. Hurry, Lyria. Get us out.
Right.
Did we just destroy a dimension? Sky so blue.
We made it.
First off, let me say thank you all so very, very much.
I'm surprised we saved them.
You too, Id. I'm glad that you're safe.
Right back at you.
Right back at you, kid. Oh.
It was not long ago that I chose the wrong path and left only suffering in my wake. I committed sins no one could ever deign to forgive. Even so, this world offered me a shot at redemption. I need only look to the compassion of my newfound allies to see that.
Glad to have you back, Roland.
Yeah. We came to save you, but you rescued us instead.
No, no. I have brought you nothing but trouble.
This marks a new chance. I won't let it slip away. I'll do everything I can to atone. I must.
We were worried sick about you.
Same here. You sounded way too relaxed during your final transmission.
That's right.
Lilith raised me to subdue these skies, but your crew gave me direction.
Wait, what happened to our skins?
Say! Who wants to grab a cold one back in Volca?
I could go for a frosty glass of apple juice.
Looking back on all that's led up to this moment, maybe there was a reason for the suffering, the strife. Though the skies won't tell me how to wield it, I was given this power, and I will atone for the sins of my past. I'm sure we can see eye to eye there, can't we? of destruction. The Sky Realm is under my protection now.
They could easily put this story in the mobile game as an event. Just have all these characters be canon, I guess.
Back in good old Volca. Welcome home, Roland.
Id was covering your butt as the local handyman while you were gone. He's like the local town celeb now.
My goodness, it has a sociable side now. How long was I trapped in that dimension?
Huh?
Sorry. On a serious note, it does seem as if time passed at a crawl for me. Or maybe time as we know it doesn't exist where I was. In fact, it felt as if only a few minutes had passed.
Yeah, I was about to
You
say.
suddenly reappeared to save me.
Huh. Now that you mention it, Mother once said time works differently in Estalucia. But I can't remember much else from the conversation.
Whoa, now that's interesting. Maybe there's a connection with Versus Dimension.
No, this isn't canon.
Ah, only one way to be sure.
You want me for the long haul. Sounds fun, to be honest.
Wand crew.
But I think I'm going to stick to handyman work for a little while longer. If that's okay with you.
No prob. Well, well, well. It seems my successor has become my rival. Not that I mind a bit of healthy competition.
With both of you on the case, Volca's never going to have problems again.
Forget Volca. Sega Grande's gonna be all fixed up like never before.
Captain, Sega Grande was one step away from oblivion. But you and your crew saved us all. On behalf of the residents of this skydom, we are eternally grateful that you've graced our lands. In truth, I realize that our humble slice of the sky is but one stop on your grand adventure. And that you could have easily concluded your business here the moment you sealed Bahamut Versa away. But you linked arms with Id, and came to my rescue instead. Imagine that. When this all began, I thought I would be the one to save the day. Now, I suppose you'll be shoving off for the next skydom soon enough. It's going to feel lonely in Folka without your good cheer. If you're ever in the neighborhood, feel free to drop by and regale me with the latest tales of your daring adventures. Until then, I wish you and the entire crew fair skies as you embark once more into the blue. Captain, I say this with all my heart. Thank you for everything.
Well, allow me to say you're welcome. Is that even how you say? Maniac, proud. Oh shit.
Looks like a bunch of new requests got added. And some of these are doozies. Wanna give them a try?
Skybound with me. That is that. There. Oh my god, new dialogue everywhere.
No thank you. That's it!
Let's kick some tail.
One last time. Peppo. GG. Oh no, this is the same.
Yeah.
Wait, no. It's not, it's different. No, well, this is the same. No, this is yeah, this is the same. Okay, I guess that's it. But no, this is different. Is it? I don't even know. Hey, no, yeah, this is different. They're saying he's back. This is the same, I think. I don't know, it's just like half of them are changed, half of them aren't. This is the same. Yeah, okay. E. Golly! We like the exciting life. Alright.
Alright.
I can tell who's the same and who's different.
Ready for some action?
I don't even know if I should be completing these quests. They might be taking some resources I need. For all I know. Surprised these didn't change. I guess they don't want to run the joke into the ground. Like they already have. Roland's back!
Hey! Let's see.
Where's the white wing key?
Nice
I think
find.
I still don't have that. Legendary merits? Oh dear. Strange, it's like half of these have changed and half of them didn't.
So then... No. Oh, wow.
Bam.
So then...
So what's it look like? Ultimate difficulty?
Yes.
Oh
Can I
my
help you?
goodness. Oh, I did everything on hard. Now there's ultimates. Okay, that's good. Yo, the structure of this game is pretty good. Overall, yeah, they put some thought into it, and I think they did a pretty good job. But I want more. Give me more. So what's Quick Quest?
This one, yes?
Easy to Maniac. So you can't Quick Quest Proud? Wait, no, I don't have Proud yet. Okay. Well, yeah, I will do Maniacs off stream or something. Maybe I'll stream it up from time to time, but yeah. This game is pretty damn good. I'm happy with the results. I was worried a bit, not gonna lie. But they put out a really good product.
Let's get to it.
Well done. Wait, they took like, I don't even know. Who made this game? Like Platinum broke up or something, and then Side Games took some of the employees? Something? I don't even know.
Which one? Show me. Want your weapons tempered? Don't forget about upkeep.
So now I could just choose a character. It'll probably be Yoda. Probably Yoda, Fairy, and Vasaraga probably. Those will be my main ones. But I can max out his stuff now. Well, once I get stuff. What is this? Let's view prerequisites. Which cap up? I don't really know what that's all about.
Died from boredom.
But yeah, let me just check Seed Hollow. Checks. Oh, I forgot. There's the church.
So then...
Can I have a second?
So then?
Kick some tail! Easier than eating apples!
So then...
Kick some tail! Easier than eating apples! My turn again! Work hard, play hard! Got me! Round two!
What? I thought I was talking to her. Just tags along. We wanted to show her Folka or whatever.
Work hard, play hard. Uh-huh. So then. So...
So then... That's it.
Comes with the soup and the sauce.
So then...
Looking for that special loaf? Look no further. I've got all sorts of items.
Let's see. Lovely.
Right. But...
There's new dialogue here too.
Looking for that special loaf? Look no further. I've got all sorts of items.
Hello.
Fresh veggies for sale. Pumpkins as big as your head.
Looking for that special loaf? Look no further. I've got all sorts of items.
Discount creams. Buy one, get one free.
So then...
All right.
Wow.
But...
Oh.
So then.
Thanks. Oh my gosh.
Thank you very much.
Hey there!
But
Yep. Yes.
I don't know if this is new or old. I think it's new.
Yeah. Thank you.
Spruce up your home with some new color.
If you're hunting for quality bargains,
Side, huh? Don't worry, there are no wrong choices here.
fresh veggies for sale. Pumpkins as big as your head.
They could be anyone.
It's an airship.
Yeah, that's definitely new.
Daddies ain't got nothing on you.
Check out my clearance item.
A fine hello to you. Da-da-da-da. Ever stronger sigils await your creation, Captain.
Yeah, I feel like I'm not. Not until I do all of Maniac, maybe. Oh. Oh, they're animals. Okay. So okay, now I gotta start farming. Now I play the game. Now I start playing the game.
A new mission.
I hope these side quests, they're taking stuff I don't need. It would be really annoying if they take stuff that I need.
Yes, I'll pass.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, this one's the same.
I smell a new mission.
Little field kills never hurt nobody.
Amazing. Okay.
No way.
Yes.
So then,
How do you do?
Wow. And also.
So then.
what?
Okay, this is new. We finally got one. Whoopee.
Yes. Thanks.
So then.
Welcome, folks. Oh my whiskers, this is beautiful.
Throw 5.
If you come across any more curios,
So then.
you know.
I'll beat your ass.
I'll beat your ass? What? I have the key? Oh my god. When did I even get it?
Forever pure, forever righteous.
Oh, this is him. Wow, this is the Charlotta's guy.
Work hard, play hard.
Fine Lyria.
Yeah.
Why did they voice this?
Forever pure, forever righteous.
That's random, I feel. But yeah, there's just so much details and stuff. For no reason, it feels. But it's good.
Not bad. Yeah. Let's see. Lovely. Not at all. I got you.
I smell a new
Yes.
mission. Mission complete.
Found anything you like? I've got a few more options behind the counter.
Good God, it's on, Richie. The Army
Hold on. Hmm.
Thanks.
No way!
Now you see.
That's old, I think.
Good fortune.
Yes.
That's it.
Yet. Huh? Yeah.
So, so then...
I need a hero. Patta, 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 patta.
Let's do our best.
I'll do my best. Wondering if the cat's gonna be up there. It's probably back in the hideout.
Don't worry, there are no wrong places here.
Hurry and buy. Yep and buy.
You'll be wondering, why haven't I thought this all
Excuse me.
How does she do it?
Okay.
So then.
Thank you very much. Aside from me, you agree. This brand
Yes, it was towards me. Hello, ladies. There's always time to see us in action.
Yes. The freshest bread you ever tasted. Come try a sample. It can't hurt just to look around. What have you got to lose?
Take a look. Hand-picked vegetables, you Sam.
Alright, that is everything. All new dialogues, all new everything. I want to... One last thing I want to do. I had one more... I did a quick quest.
Good day.
And they just gave me a quest I didn't have unlocked. The last extreme. Freaking Angry Mayu. But it doesn't count. Doesn't seem like
This one?
on my thing.
What do you say?
So I still have to do it.
Best of luck.
You do put those on, you can't find anybody. And even with them off, you sometimes can't find people. Where is everybody? Come on. And this happens sometimes too. Get disconnected. The matchmaking fails.
Hello. Let's see. Will you take this one? Be on your way.
I wish you could move while you're searching. Like, what? Why do I have to just stay here? Why does it reset? Why doesn't it just keep searching? Why do I have to... It's like 20 seconds before it stops searching. Liberty, 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 liberty. This is what I do. Trying to get matches. This is afternoon too, so there should be some connections. Let me double check. Yeah. Everything is open. Come on, give it to me. Those puzzles here. Oh, showtime. Surely. Why is it happening 2 times? Oh, come on. Almost didn't work.
Draw them weapons! We got bogeys! No, I just want to see something real fancy!
Rain on the hill.
What the, Schooled like a fish!
Let's roll. Sing smoothly.
Oh, you're so cool!
Why are we in here?
Tear them down.
Say your prayers!
You
Smell you
must
later.
remain alert.
Bait your rod with diligence, and you'll catch victory.
Don't let them escape.
They shall fall.
Let's prep for the next not bad.
Okay. I'll take
How's
the
the
angle.
ball? We end it!
Observe and overcome.
What's happening? Whoa.
Back to it.
There's some mighty fine craftsmanship in that body of yours.
Let me stop you. This is not a road you want to go down. Follow me.
Pressure!
Alchemy makes for a very loud fighting style.
Oh no! I didn't mean to make you
Women in the
afraid.
shaft, try not to blink.
Let's roll.
And come on, tadpole.
Let's
Well done.
Looks like clear skies from here.
Okay, well, whatever. I don't know. I guess I turned the level scaling off, and that's. I thought there's like scaling or something with these. I don't know how it works. Whatever.
That was one heck of a
An
fight.
old
What is
buddy.
Akamana?
Count on you.
True mastery of the blade.
Not a cheat. Lovely. What a rarity. Now you want to see some go time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's over. All that work's got me.
That was whatever. Okay, well, yeah, that's basically it. I just wanted to get that done anyway. It was a lot crazier before, because we had people on my level, I think.
Let's see.
But yeah, now all the extremes are done. So yeah, I'll do the Maniacs next. What's the power level? 7200? Oh, that's not even bad. But yeah, I need to actually look at the gear and stuff now. I've just been bullshitting for the most part. But now I play the game. I will learn the game. But yeah, still pretty good game overall. I wonder what they'll do next. Like, they have a good formula here. Will they make an expansion or something? Who knows? I don't even need to be ready for Lucifer. Lucilius.
Yeah, Daddy's ain't got nothing on you.
Need to get the levels up. But yeah, GG. That is it for now. I'm out of here. Peace.